So welcome back everybody to my Race to Evergreen series. As you can see now, we've got the Le Mans happening once again. So last time out this did not go very well for us at all. But this time round, hopefully we'll do a bit of a better job. We're still going to look at the driver offers. I don't think I have enough money for a team, not even bother looking. But let's see what is on offer. So we've got 3 teams to choose from, so we'll choose one of these top 2 because you get the most reputation points for it. And Porsche, overall Porsche is the one from you obviously get your objective as well. That's the one you get the most money for, so we want as much money as possible in this game. So let's just hope it's not an absolute nightmare like last time. Right, let's see we are lining up on the grid. Let's see how this goes this time around. I don't even know where the top of my class is maybe the 10th position that I am. But yeah, I think the Porsche is first in GT2 by the looks of the speed off the line. But oh, we've got the Aston Martins just in front of us now. So no mistakes like last time. I can't even remember what car I was in last time. Was it the Spiker maybe? I don't know. But this time we're going to have to try and keep out in front and not be as crap as last time. That was, I don't know what happened last time out. But we've got the other cars right behind me. I'm going to try and keep them there. Wonder if any of them are going to get the jump on me in the straight. Oh, I just changed. Oh, I don't mean to change for you.
Well done, Greg. You're leading your class.
Thanks, man. I'm leading my class. Whoa! Mate! I know I was probably a little bit early in the brakes, but come on now! Just completely sideswiped me.
You're third in your class. Well done.
Yeah, 3rd in the class, so 10th. 10th is my objective, because that's first place in this class. And what was that guy in first doing? He is completely far over left. I don't care that that's kind of not the circuit, but I need to do what I can to catch first now. We're in a dogfight, and this is already going better than the last one, so that is always a bonus.
Currently second in your class.
Second in the class, Gunnar Jeanette is the guy in front who we have to catch. So we're doing this track on this game because, oh well, obviously this track, I think this game was maybe one of the first times, maybe Gran Turismo, the early Gran Turismos, was the first time I've actually ever done this circuit in a racing game. But since this game has come out, there's been a lot more, obviously, more simulated games. Rather than 5 and 6, obviously they're not full simulations, but there are a lot more than this, especially. Someone crashed into that guy there. So trying to get my breaking points for an arcade game like this is completely different to more simulated games like Gran Turismo, or games that are almost full sim like Project Cars and whatnot. So we've got a lot of learning to do still, especially on a game this old. Since jumping back to arcade games, it's been a while since I've sat and played arcade games. It's mainly been more simulated ones like Gran Turismo and Project Cars. More recently iRacing as well. But yeah, Grunt's kind of the only really simulated arcade even racing game that I sat and played pretty much religiously when this game came out. Alright, so we're not doing very much to catch Gunnar. We've got a lot of interest behind us. Oh, those tire barrier! Oh, that was another one. There's just I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but the weight, how heavy the car felt with through those corners was scary. It was like sloshing side to side with a full tank. Realistically, that's what it should be, but just felt so heavy going through those corners like it was a boat. It felt almost as bad as that Mustang in previous videos. Right, Gunner, come here, man. We're a lot closer this time, but I make a mistake. I was almost in the gravel trap. Almost race over. Right, so we're relatively close to him, and we've got a nice gap behind us to the guys behind Romain Dumas and the crew. Now we're not making any progress whatsoever to Gunner, he's just holding that nicely. Right, where's the brake? This is where he got me last time, the braking point for this corner that I braked really early for that time. That was completely wrong. Right, just do the undercut on Romain. Yeah, I really haven't learned how to take that corner just yet. Down the long straight we go. Oh, somebody's coming past Romain. Richard Dean, he is looking to try and take the second place off me. Braking hard into the second set of chicanes down the All Sun Straight. Nicely cutting the corners. Right then. See, look at the map. Those guys behind just catching the straights, man. It's ridiculous. Oh, he's made a mistake. Ah, there we go. Gunner, you had it all to lose, and you've done that. Right then, so I've been given a nice healthy lead. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I will skip forward for now like I've done in previous videos, and as soon as something interesting happens, I will let you know. See you all when that happens or at the end. Right then, so I've made a bit of a mistake there. That section, even when I used to play this game years ago in the dark, was always, oh my god, was always the section that I made mistakes on, and it was just awful. I don't even know, I came out of that in one piece. But yeah, so in that section they all caught and passed me there. And but it's going back into the daytime, so that'll be a bit better. I can actually see where the hell I'm going. Cutting corners, that's where I'm going. But yeah, that's that kind of section. I don't even know what the corners are on this track. I know they're all on straight, and that's about it. But oh my god. But yeah, so that kind of it's the sweeping right-hander, and then you've got like a double left-hander into some S-bends. At the night section of this track, I just can't hack it. I just really can't at all. But and that's what helped them catch right up to the back of me. I had a swarm of about 5 of them all over my ass, and then towards the last corner of the S-bend, I just got completely wrong, and then 5 of them went up my inside pretty much. So fought back a couple of places, back up to 13th night in the class. Let's just nail this braking point for once. Cut my corner a little bit. I don't care. Oh, somebody's off. Whoa, and there's a slow car. My god, I was not expecting that. So we're up to second in the class now, and first is just up the road slightly. What's his name? Jerome Bleekemolen. Well, that's what I'm saying his name is, even if it's wrong, I don't care. And Jorg Bergmeister is behind us. So what was that saying, like a very Dutch name? Dutch, Norwegian or something, I don't know. Oh, it's a spiker in front of us. Fast. There he is, hello. It's a drag race that we're slightly winning. But there's a corner here, I'm just cutting ever so slightly. There we go, right. We're gonna have two, well, end this. This is going to be, this is probably the penultimate lap of this race. By the time we cross the line, we will be on the final lap, just depending how that timer goes. And we have the lead just car ahead is Pedro Lamy in the class above, so there's no chance of catching him. Braking hard. Right, so we've just stopped Girona a little bit there. That being a bit early in the brakes did not help us. 18 hours into the race and we're holding the lead nicely. So this is the section I was on about in the dark. the frame, what's not fine. But this corner here in the darkness, I couldn't see it. I had no idea what was going on, and I just mucked it up. Well, I was really slow actually. I did muck it up a little bit, I guess, but I was just really slow. And then I mucked this section up quite a bit though. I think I went quite wide on this corner, and then that threw me off with this one here, the left-hander. And that's where they all went. Oh my god, he's right behind me. And that's where they all went past me. So this time around, we got it quite nicely. And see the last couple of corners here. Maybe slow this up a little bit. So I've forgotten to pay attention to how quickly our laps are in comparison to that timer at the top left. So this should be our last lap. If it's not, I'm going to make it. I'm going extra slow, keeping them behind me, but that's probably not a wise move. They're great at passing. Have to be completely on the ball here. Nope, that's cutting a corner. Pretty sure they're right there. Oh my god, that was close. Journal almost hit me. Right, onto the Malsan straight for possibly the last time. And this is probably, I think this is where the intense music from Grid starts kicking in. Here we go. Intense music's kicked in. And we've got a couple of cars battling behind us now. Probably going to lose a place in the chicane, which I've done every other time. Yeah, a little bit early in the brakes again. There we go, some compartment inside maybe. Nope. Oh, that was very close. Bergmeister almost putting his nose where it is not wanted. It was not welcome there. So yeah, this is definitely the final lap of the race. There's no way we're going to get round to the start finish line by the time that timer reaches 0. Cutting those corners a little bit again. Got a nice gap now to the Bergmeister. So I'm going to skip forward a little bit again until they get close, which hopefully will not happen. So fingers crossed, I'll see you all at the end of the race in first position. Oh, okay, it doesn't let you get to the line, it just stops the timer. There we go, nevertheless. We won! Woohoo! I was fully expecting to get to race to the line, but no, the timer cut too short. I'm okay with that. So there we go, we managed to win. Romain ended up not finishing. He had a DNF in one of the other portions there. So that makes up for such a shoddy attempt the first time around, doesn't it? So there we go, we've won our class at the Le Mans at the end of season 2. Well, for updates, yes, we completed all of the tasks we needed to do. So that is a nice, healthy win bonus. Makes up for all the money pretty much we spent in cars that season. So look at that. So we go, end of season 2. And that's us pretty much sorted. So we're up to 302nd in the driver standings. And team standings were 128 in the earnings aspect. So we're on to season 3 now, and I will start that in the next video. But thanks so much for watching. Thank goodness we finally won the Le Mans. I know it's only been our second time, but thank goodness we won it after that shocking attempt the first time around. But yes, I shall see you all for the next video. Thanks so much for watching.